Imagine two fictional economies. First, we have the Tiger Republic, which uses a currency called the Tigro. Next door is the Bear Federation, dealing in the bear buck. These two nations have a perfectly balanced trade relationship. The Tiger Republic builds high-tech gadgets and exports them to the bears. In return, the bears manufacture heavy agricultural machinery and export it to the tigers. One day, the Tiger Republic's central bank makes a major announcement. The Tigro has appreciated. Its value has gone up. The tiger citizens hit the streets to celebrate, naturally assuming that a stronger currency means a stronger economy. To see what actually happened, we have to look at what an exchange rate is. It is simply the price of one currency measured in terms of another currency. But there's a catch to this celebration. Does a currency with a higher exchange rate actually guarantee a healthier economy? Let's follow a single tiger gadget rolling off the assembly line, ready to be exported to a customer in the Bear Federation. With the Tigro's appreciation, the trade math shifts. A bear customer hands over many more bear bucks for a single Tigro. Crucially, internal production costs haven't changed. The exchange rate only alters the final export price in the foreign currency. This mathematical disadvantage instantly makes tiger exports uncompetitive on the global market. Faced with artificially inflated prices, the Bear Federation's demand for those gadgets plummets. Now, let's flip the perspective. A business inside the Tiger Republic is buying a heavy agricultural tractor imported from the Bear Federation. The conversion works in reverse. A single Tigro holds more purchasing power, swallowing up a much larger amount of bear bucks. The strict rule: import prices change exclusively in terms of the domestic currency, making foreign goods suddenly much cheaper. However, there is an important caveat here, known as the Marshall-Lerner condition. This buying behavior only happens if the tigers and bears are sensitive to price changes, meaning their demand is elastic, rather than being locked into buying necessities regardless of the cost. A strong currency acts as a double-edged sword. It artificially cheapens foreign imports, giving domestic consumers a discount, while simultaneously punishing domestic exporters by pricing them out of the global market. Zooming out to the national level, we see the ripple effect. Because overall exports have fallen and overall imports have risen, the Tiger Republic's net exports begin to shrink. With fewer gadgets sold abroad, domestic factories in the Tiger Republic lose revenue. They are forced to lay off workers, causing the national unemployment rate to rise. Those falling net exports directly reduce aggregate demand, the total spending in the economy. This drags down national economic growth. Looking at this chart, we can see exactly how this slowdown happens. The reduction in net exports shifts the entire aggregate demand curve to the left, pulling the economy's real GDP backward, moving it away from full capacity. The micro-level struggle to sell a single gadget abroad aggregates directly into a contracting domestic economy and widespread job losses. Despite the economic contraction, currency appreciation does provide a silver lining regarding the national inflation rate. Remember those cheaper imports? That discount applies to raw materials and components, meaning the baseline production costs for domestic tiger industries drop. These lowered production costs help reduce what economists call cost-push inflation. Because companies are spending less to build their products, the general price level stays down for everyday consumers. Ultimately, there is no universally good exchange rate. Currency fluctuations create a delicate balancing act of winners, like consumers enjoying cheap imports, and losers, like exporters facing job cuts. A country's overall global competitiveness is defined by exactly how it navigates that balance.